Well, you interviewed Hernandez Govan.
Okay.
I did his first interview.
Yeah.
It was like right after he beat that case.
Right.
What was interesting about that interview was that he accepted a plea deal, right? Let me look at the details on this, because this is actually a really weird part of the story. So what had happened was Hernandez Govan accepted a 10-year plea deal, admitting that he was the go-between over the Young Dolph murder case, right? He was facing 30 years. He decided, let me take the 10, and state case, I could do 5, whatever, I'll get through. The day before it went to trial, I guess they had brought the plea deal to Young Dolph's family, and they said that's not enough time. So the DA took the deal off the table. Then he went to court and won. So in a way, Young Dolph's family freed him.
So, we decided that it was in my best interest to take the 10-year deal. I signed the papers.
You signed the 10-year deal?
2 weeks ago, maybe not even that long. I signed the deal for 10 years. I had conditioned my mind. I'm like, okay, I made a few phone calls to the few people that care about me and talked to them about it. And I had almost a year of jail credit already. So if I could get to the penal farm and do 3.5, 4 more years, I could possibly be home. So I just felt like that was the best thing to do. So I signed the deal, and they took the deal, and they went to the family, and the family rejected it and said they didn't, no deal.
The family of Young Dolph?
Family
of Young Dolph.
have
to accept that?
They have to accept it. They don't have to, but for whatever reason, the DA was dancing to their music.
Okay.
And so when they rejected it, it was trial, because I wasn't taking the 15.
Yeah, that's a fact.
If they would have said, yeah, that's cool, 10 years, fine, we'll take that. I didn't even know that was possible. I thought that at the point that the DA brings you a plea deal, you have a certain amount of time to sign it, and it's valid during that time. I didn't know they could just pull it away.
Yeah, the judge could also, because like you do it, they're going to tell you, this is not bound. It's the judge get the last say so.
Right. Well, he signed the plea deal.
Yeah, so they violated right there. Once he signed, the prosecutor shouldn't have been able to say, no, that's all it takes, because I didn't sign.
Well, I guess the prosecutors didn't countersign.
Okay, but still, when I sign, I'm admitting that I'm part of the guilt.
Yeah.
Now I got to go to trial, so y'all got this against me.
That is an excellent point. I did not even think about that. They could have said, this guy signed a plea deal, admitted to doing it.
Right, you took the plea, but then, some people still be like, I'm going to just plead out. I'm innocent, but I'm going to take
You know what I think? I think in that particular case, I think they would have to exclude that from the jury.
Yeah.
I think that would taint the jury way too badly. I think it would cause a mistrial. Because think about it, you're right. That'd be automatic. Everyone would do that. Sign this plea deal. Okay, sign it. Never mind. Let's go to court.
Right, now we got
you
you
now.
now.
He signed the plea deal. Find him guilty. Think about it. They would do that every single time. Yeah, you know something? I think the only reason why he was saying that was because he had already beaten it. His lawyer was right there with him too, like sitting right there next to him. So his lawyer was like, yep, that's exactly what happened.
Man, I'd have been mad about that, because now y'all done put me in a trick bag.
Have you ever heard that? Someone signing a plea deal and then reneging on the plea deal?
No, I saw this here in my son case. The head of the case, he in a wheelchair, he got paralyzed, but he had played out to 10 years or 11 years. So while doing the trial, when the judge hearing on it, so the judge told the prosecutor, as for Timothy Jackson, I'm not going to honor that plea because I can't see myself giving his little soldiers more time than him. And he had 11, and my son them looking at a life sentence. So he went to trial. I just heard recently they took his plea back, whatever, and he had to go to trial too.